It's okay. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So let's have a short prayer before we begin. Om Adhyatmiranasya Anjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakari Mancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So the topic, the subject matter we are discussing is test of a true master. This is a verse from Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, that is 4th verse. Let's recite it. Tat vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. You would like to recite, Akshay? Go ahead.
The translation or
The verse itself.
Tadvidhi pranipatena
Tadvidhi pranipatena
pariprashnena sevaya
Pariprashnena sevaya
Upadekshanti te jnanam Jnaninas tattvadarshina. Haribo. Anyone else would like to recite? Any kid especially? Try? You would like to try?
Adna might like.
You would like to try? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshate jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina.
Haribo. Who's Arna?
Arna.
Arna. Okay, Arna. Sure. So this verse is very special. It is quoted by Prabhupada at many places. What does it mean? Yeah. Now anyone would like to try reading? Let someone of your friend try. Yeah. Please.
Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth.
Yeah. So, the need of a spiritual master, the test of a spiritual master. See, just see, in our life, most of the things we learn, actually we learn from someone else who's already doing it properly. isn't it? Like, you see, if we talk of a pen, a simple thing like pencil or a pen, we're just not discussing in fact. So, if there are two pencils, one is a simple pencil, let's say like uh, 50 cents, it costs. Then there's another very special pencil, maybe it costs $10. So, which pencil would make a better drawing, which would lead to a better handwriting? Yeah, Akshay.
Both would be the same.
Okay, then it doesn't matter the price difference?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, okay.
Both are pencils.
Okay, fine.
$10 one.
$10 will obviously it's high quality, yeah. Any other opinions? Yeah, yes, bro.
Both of them, because the $10 one is a pencil and the that is like 50 cents one is also a pencil, and even if it's special they both write and they both draw. So
Okay, okay, fine.
It depends.
They both can make good drawings, okay.
it's based on how the person uses it.
See, it totally depends upon who's using it, correct?
Yeah.
So, like, there may be two laptops. One may have a better capacity processor and all.
Storage.
But if there is a better coder with a less speed processing laptop, obviously he can give a better output. Isn't it? So you have two guitars or two mridangas. One mridanga is regular mridanga. Another mridanga is very special mridanga. This regular mridanga is, where is that guy? Huh. Shreyan. Okay, so Shreyan is playing the regular mridanga. And someone like me who may not know so well, so I'm having the very good mridanga. So which mridanga will make better music?
The one with the very good mridanga.
Come on, you don't give me that. Of course, you may be humble. So actually, it depends on the player, the musician, isn't it? There's a saying in Hindi, "Naach na jaane aangan teda." If you don't know how to dance, then you just blame the floor. Yeah. So one who doesn't know cooking, that person will say, "See, microwave was not there, so I couldn't come up with this. This ingredient was not there. This knife was not like this." So many reasons person will give. Why this, why that, this was not there. But a person who can do something, with anything he'll bring out something magical. Right? So he'll not give reasons. Similarly, in our life, we may have a lot of capacity. Like we may be like that high quality pencil. Obviously it can make some better marks. But only when there is a very good artist holding it. So we all have tremendous capacity. I mean, you guys are in the best place on the planet. Definitely you have some great potentials and great karma. Yeah. Yeah, you have even better karma, better. You are like, without any hard work, you are a champion. Your father must have done all the hard work. You got to be here. Where is your father?
He's not here.
He's not here. Okay, mom is here. So this guy is American citizen or Indian? American.
I was
See?
born here.
You got all the perks just like that, Baba. Isn't it? Just free. So see, just because you're in the right hands. So the idea is that we all need whoever we may be. If we want to bring out our best potential, best capacities, we need a very good artist to hold us. And what artist can be better than Krishna himself, the Supreme Lord himself? Okay. Secondly, it is not just a choice that should I have a very good mentor or a very good guide. It's a need. How is it a need? Look at a person like Arjuna. He was the best archer on the planet. He was a high-class Kshatriya, which means he was very strong, very chivalrous, very courageous. And he was born into an extremely cultured family, that of Pandavas. Okay. He was born in an age which was not like, having so many of troubles and ill problems like of today. Mhm. He had a great education. He had everything perfect. He was handsome. He was young. Okay, he was wealthy. You know, he had everything, but even he was confused. Life brings us, the power of time. It brings us to crossroads where we don't understand. I should take a left or a right. Just like when we were coming here, Prabhu was confused, right? So we don't know where. So when we are confused, we may have the best of everything in our life, but we may still be confused. And that time when we have a mentor in our life, the best can be brought out of us. Hmm. And therefore we need a spiritual master. Even in material life, we need it to take a right decision. Hmm. What to say of spiritual life? It is totally dependent on the guidance. So therefore, this verse says, who can guide us in the spiritual life? One who is already able to see the truth, the absolute truth. Hmm. Like Srila Prabhupada, when he came to the US, he was just all alone. He didn't even have, any coding thing. Or he had nothing. Like, he just had 2 set of clothes and some books and a pen, a set of spectacles and 40 rupees. 40 Indian rupees. Right? His first dollars he got in the ship Jaladuta on which he was coming. So he gave the books, the first set of books, to the Captain Pandey. Again, the Captain Pandey gave him $20. And Prabhupada came with that. He didn't have any address also. He had contacted one person in Buttle, Pennsylvania called Gopal Agrawal. Was kind of fully Americanized. So that guy sent someone to pick up Prabhupada. Otherwise, Prabhupada didn't have any idea where I am going. But he was guided by the teachings of his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur. So, this Srila Prabhupada, when he gave the teachings of Krishna consciousness on Bhagavad Gita, look at what revolution happened. So, let's see ahead. What is the test of a real spiritual master, a genuine guru? So, the first point is absolute necessity of a spiritual master, as we already discussed. Absolute necessity. I remember when I was a small kid like her, so my father showed me, see, this is P.T. Usha. You remember P.T. Usha? Yes. Yeah. This runner. And then he showed me, this is her coach. So I was laughing, coach for what? So he said, running. I said, running? Do you need a coach for running? Come on, just run like, What coach? Like, so, and then I came to know later on, like, Sachin has a coach for batting. Batting ke liye? Come on, of all the things you batting, do you need a coach for batting? Batting, just bat, it's so nice. But no, they need a coach. Even if you get out of the best college, you graduate from the best college, when you join a field or a company, they coach you, right? They train you. They give you some kind of, whomever you may be, now come here, we'll show you around. We'll show you what stuff we do. So there is an absolute need of a spiritual master. Somebody does accountancy, like chartered accountancy or something. He's also given coaching. Somebody graduates from a medical school. They also go through mentorship. Like even in terms, they may be like all India #1 and what is that NEET, medical exam and whatever. They may be out of aims and all, but they can't just operate on a person, live person. They are first given mentorship. So there is, especially in spiritual life, there is an absolute necessity of a spiritual master. So we can see someone may have an argument. Why should I put faith on someone else? Right? So just see what it says here. Let us see a few examples from everyday life where we accept authority without questioning. Anyone would like to read this? These examples?
Is there a second mic somewhere?
Just see. There's a mic. Why don't you read? Just start.
Can you turn this side? Opposite.
Opposite. Wait, towards us.
Yeah, go ahead.
We consume the blue or yellow or pills of any color prescribed by a doctor, hoping to get well soon.
Yeah. And okay, just read this like that.
Yeah.
So, this pills, the doctor may actually give you a poison pill also. But yeah, and you never know. But you take it with some faith, right? Okay, he's giving. So, then next one. Anyone would like to read?
Without mic.
Leave the mic.
A child accepts his mother as an authority and comes to know of everyone and everything around him. His father, brother, sister, etc. Only through him.
Isn't it? The child doesn't say, no, show the certificate that you are my mother and you are my well wisher and everything. No. Then? Yeah, anyone, just go ahead.
Yes.
In a salon, we allow barber to shave our beard with a knife, confident that he won't kill us.
Yeah, you may not have beard now, but the head has hair. Right? And?
A student,
Go ahead.
a student accepts the authority of textbooks prescribed by the board.
Yeah. So we accept it, right? You board a plane or you board a train. Yeah? You never know what's gonna happen. You like I entered this building. What if this falls? No, we don't think like that. There is some amount of basic faith you put anywhere, like that. So you check from all your practical viewpoints. You can check. But after doing that check, you have to put some amount of faith, some human faith. So same goes with spiritual life also. So, like you see here, this teacher is teaching the dance. This coach is teaching the sports, whatever sports to the kids. Here some musician is teaching, guiding this girl. And here this guy is teaching the martial art, like that. So we become an apprentice under some expert. And that's how we proceed very fast. Sometimes we may have this experience that we were trying and experimenting something for like a long time. And then we meet someone, some expert. He just gives a solution in a flash. And we go, oh, come on, this is such a simple thing, Happens?
Yes.
So it's like that, And we may take so many lifetimes to figure it out. And we may just as well get deviated or discouraged. Okay, leave it. But when there is a spiritual master to guide us, so he can just give us the best. So sometimes students, like especially in India, they try to just get the marks by rote learning. On the other hand, if you learn the principle, you don't need to rote so much, isn't it?
Yes.
Second thing, you fall in love with the subject matter. Third thing, you can even apply it in difficult circumstances if you get the gist of it. And fourth thing, you can even teach to others. Similarly, when you learn from someone spiritual life, it doesn't remain complicated. It actually becomes a festival. Yeah. So spiritual life is also a serious business. If in simple things we need a mentor, then spiritual life we definitely do. Yeah. Anyone like to read this? Yes,
Spiritual life is a serious business, and any sincere seeker of truth will understand the need of a bona fide guru to get enlightenment. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, descended to this world, he also set an example for us by accepting Sandipani Muni as his guru. Lord Ramachandra also accepted Vashishta Muni as his guru, set an example. So even the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is the source of all knowledge and who accepts a guru is to demonstrate the absolute necessity of accepting a guru.
Yeah, thank you. So Lord Himself is showing with an example. So this was one point, absolute necessity. Second point is, what if a genuine seeker of truth comes across a fake guru? Is that a fear? That definitely is a fear. It is genuine fear. Any reasonable person, any intelligent person will have this fear, right? So once there was this person, George Harrison. You heard about him, right? Beatles fame, the musician. So he asked Srila Prabhupada in London, "Sir Prabhupada, there are so many people saying that they are gurus. Whom should I trust?" You know. So Prabhupada looked at him and he said, "Who is a guru? How can I understand this person is a guru?" Prabhupada immediately answered, like without a second thought, without any time delay. You know what Prabhupada said? Guru is one who's addicted with God. Who has an addiction of God. What a perfect answer, isn't it? He should be so addicted that everywhere he is like God conscious, at any moment. And then George Harrison thought, said, "Yeah, that's you." Of course, Prabhupada didn't give an answer so that he fits in. Not like that. But Prabhupada actually meant it. Yeah. So let's read this dialogue. So maybe what we can do is, one kid can take role of reporter and one kid can take role of Srila Prabhupada. It's there like for the screens also. So who'd like to play? You'd like to play which? Reporter or Prabhupada?
Reporter?
Reporter, okay.
Come here to the front so everyone can hear
Yeah.
you.
What's your good name?
Huh?
What's your good name?
Dishant. Dishant.
Drishan?
Drishyant.
Dishant.
Drishyant.
Dishant.
Can you spell it?
Trishant.
Okay. I'll just call you Mukunda, okay? You read it. Who's going to play Prabhupada? Can we give a chance to him? Yeah. What's your name, Prabhu?
Anirudh.
Okay, you got Krishna's name directly. So, are you able to see?
Yeah.
Or
You
maybe
can come here.
Okay.
Trishant.
Go ahead, start.
Have you ever had people come to you who had previously have been involved with a fake guru? Yes, there are many. Were their spiritual lives in any way spoiled by the fake gurus? No, they were genuinely seeking something spiritual, and that was their qualification. God is within everyone's heart, and as soon as someone genuinely seeks Him, He helps that person find a genuine guru. Have the real gurus like yourself ever tried to put a stop to the false gurus? That is, put pressure on them to put them out of business, so to speak? No, that is not my purpose. I started my movement simply by chanting Hare Krishna. I chanted in New York in a place called Tompkins Square Park, and soon people began to come to me. In this way, the Krishna consciousness movement gradually developed. Many accepted and many did not accept. Those who are fortunate have accepted. Don't you feel that people are suspicious because of their experience with fake gurus? If you went to a quack dentist and he broke your tooth, you might be suspicious about going to another dentist. Yes, naturally, if you are cheated, you become suspicious. But that does not mean if you are cheated once, you will be always cheated. You should find someone genuine. But to come to Krishna consciousness, you must be either very fortunate or well aware of the science.
Yeah. So very simple and thank you. Very simple and precise, right? To understand that yes, sometimes we may find some cheating people, but that does not mean everyone is cheating. And the very fact that someone is cheating, someone is fake, shows that someone must be real also. Elsewhere. Otherwise, how do you define fake? Right? Yes.
By their character?
Yeah, by their character. That's what we are going to come to next after 2 minutes. Good. So there are many seekers, but those who are looking for essence, they will come to the right guru. They will come to the right guru. If you want quality, you go to quality shop. If you don't want quality, you go to the like that. So in this world, seek and you shall get it. It's given in the Bible. You know? So the Paramatma in our heart, he knows what we are seeking. If we are seeking the essence, he will let us go to the essence. He will arrange in such a way. Okay. Yeah. So here is a question. What should people do when they become suspicious because of their experience with fake gurus? See, what's the right answer? Okay, not both of you, you read it. Yeah.
The fourth one?
The fourth one. If you're cheated once, it is not that you will always be cheated. Search for a genuine guru. Haribo! And the real guru, he will give us this. Tasmad Guru Prapadyeta Jidnyasu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmane Upa Shamashrayam. Any person who is seriously desirous of achieving real happiness must seek out a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of spiritual master is that he must have realized the conclusion of scriptures by deliberation and arguments, and thus be able to convince others of those conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken complete shelter of the Supreme Lord, leaving aside all material considerations, are to be understood as bona fide spiritual masters. Okay. Then third, how do you identify? This is the most important part of the topic. How do you identify? What are the symptoms? What are the lakshana? This is real guru, this is fake guru. Right? Like Matajis can share even about sabjis, vegetables. So sometimes some fruit or vegetable is shining a lot. But actually you can make out which one is real and which one is little artificial. Isn't it? There are many such things which come. They appear real, but they may not be real. So how do you identify a guru? Let's see. So here is an activity. Which of these gurus you reject as fake? Okay. Shall we try? Yeah. So first one. Guruji travels by plane all over the world and moves in costly cars, like even when he doesn't need to. That's the point. Huh? X. Fake, no? Yeah. Okay. Any other option? No. Good. Guruji's associates arrange merciful charana sparsh or touching feet for only rupees 5 lakhs. Or like $10,000. X. Hey, everyone is intelligent. Great. Guruji is compassionate and accommodating. He does not demand that his followers should give up meat eating or smoking or drinking or illicit sex. He is satisfied with their surrender to him. Guruji is honest in revealing that he too eats meat and it is normal. X.
Yes.
Sure, right?
Yes.
Otherwise you will like the Guru also. He gives good teachings. Okay. Great. Very good. All glories to Shyam Jagannath Prabhu. Guruji is God's representative and he speaks about God and nothing else. He does not teach about how to enjoy the material world in a better way.
No.
No.
Nice. Okay. Good. Very good. Haribol. Guruji teaches that his teachings are meant to take one from material world to spiritual world. People who come to him for relief from diseases, he suggests them to go to doctor. Genuine. Yeah, genuine. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah. Guruji has unfathomable intelligence and he teaches that studying scriptures is bookish knowledge. Instead, his disciples need not be bound by such narrow-minded understanding. They can read his books which are filled with his visions and realizations. X. Exactly. If he doesn't accept God's words, what kind of guru is he? Isn't it?
Not guru.
Guruji tells whomever he sees, please become God conscious. He never claims himself to be God. Rather, he teaches that he himself, as well as every Jivatma, is a servant of God.
Not actually. Not actually.
Genuine.
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 है ना? Good.
G is genuine.
Prabhu, you got a preacher, I think, future preacher.
We're training him right.
Whether someone will sit or not, he will continue speaking. Guruji in closed room association of 1,000 senior most disciples has revealed his real identity as God. He told them to keep it confidential. Nevertheless, all his thousands of followers have come to know this great secret and glorify him as an incarnation of God in this age. X. Double X. Okay, triple X, 4X, whatever. Because claiming to be God oneself, is the most nonsensical idea. Guruji's one of the most important teachings is, I have not come here to tell you that I am God. In fact, all of you are God. You're just not aware of it. When you become elevated in knowledge and realize in experience, you will realize that you are none other than God.
X.
That's good.
Genuine. Genuine.
Okay. It sounds very genuine. That's the whole problem. It's X. So we are not gods. We are God apostrophe S.
I'm smart.
We belong to God. See, if we were gods ourselves, then we would not have problem with the toothache. As small thing as a toothache. We can't control anything, right? How can we be God? I was in a train just like some few months back and in India, and like the sleeper trains,
Yeah.
the regular trains. You also know. I wonder how you know, but yeah, okay, fine. So I was there on the upper berth, okay, and there's a parallel upper berth. So it was rainy season, and like a lot of rains were coming outside. It was like in the night time, and I boarded, and there was this another after the next station, like at the next station, there's another boy boarded, young boy, and it's quite a desi boy. So he boarded the train, and he came with like wet shoes, very dirty shoes, and they were like dripping. So he came on the seat, the upper seat next to me, like the parallel seat, and he brought his shoes also. And then he opened the shoes, and then he kept on that fan. that fan, like on the top of that, because he was afraid that it'll get stolen, something like that. So, and the fans were moving, So I just said, I was like wondering, hey, all this, because they were dripping also. So I just told him, I just requested him, bhai, these shoes are kept here. So he just looked at me, so what? Like what? I said, so they're dripping and this fan is running, many others are there. I am also there. So you may kindly keep them down. He said, why should I keep them down? I said, that is a place for shoes. This is not the place. So he said, I'm not going to keep. What will you do? So I thought for a moment. I said, no, what can I do? I cannot do anything. So then he said, "Chup better, then just be silent and Yeah, I said, yeah, that. So what can we control in this world? We cannot control anything. One time a king, he got so frustrated because everyone in his court, someone in his court or some people in his court, they were always passing foul air. So he was so frustrated, he never wanted this foul air. So he would say, please fan and all this, put some rose water. But one day it was too much. He said from tomorrow onwards, anybody passes foul air, he'll be hanged till death. And people were surprised, how can you do this? This is too much. But then he said, king said means it's done. Now everybody became very conscious of eating. In fact, people were fasting all the time. Hardly people were eating. Even if they ate, it was like soup or The no risk, like. So after a few days, people said, you can't live like this. This is too much. So then they made a plan. Then they contacted the royal cook, who used to cook for the king. They said, now we'll give you the menu. So they gave him all like chola, rajma, chana, pakodis and medu vada, like all those things which will produce gas. So after like few days, king himself was on fire. So that day when he came and sat on his throne, he was like, he understood after a few moments it's gonna come. So the king felt, what should I do now? Because it's like I'm in a fix. Because I only announced. And if some sound comes from the king's side, everybody listens. So king just suddenly got up and started running because he needed to find a shelter. But he forgot that he's king, and if he runs, everyone runs behind him. So king was wondering where to go. And when the citizens saw that everybody is running, king is running, ministers are running, obviously they were also running. King found no shelter. He found a lake nearby. He jumped right into it and went to the bottom. There he relieved himself. Then he came up and the minister smiled. We saw the bubbles. So we can't control anything, What can we control? So how can we be God? Isn't it? We can't control a kid also. Right? I think parents will have. He's smiling, yeah, they can't.
We cannot control ourselves.
We cannot control ourselves. Very true, Marcus. Okay. Guruji teaches on behalf of God and convinces people to love God. He respects and glorifies all lovers of God. Jesus, Muhammad, Guru, Nanak, or whoever a preacher may be and from whatever religion he may be. Genuine or fake? Genuine. Guruji enlightens his disciple the importance of being born in a Brahmana family to be able to grasp the Vedas, which have deep meaning. He is a great reciter of Vedic mantras and attributes it to his Brahmanical birth. So only if you are born in a Brahmana family, then only you can be a spiritual devotee. This is fake. Total fake. It's like only if you have a Tesla car, then only you can go to Mountain View. Huh? No, it's not like that. So now who is a genuine Guru? Okay. Most important quality is he speaks about God, not about how to enjoy the material world in a better way. One person came to Prabhupada and said, Swamiji, I met my great Guru, and the moment he touched me, I realized he's my Guru. Prabhupada said, how? He said, the moment he touched me, I got an electric shock. Prabhupada said, you check your Guru's health. Not good. He may himself be electrocuted or something.
No, he just walked. He just rubbed his feet on the floor, gave him static.
Yeah, right. Whatever it may be, so it's not Guru, okay? So different people have all this kind of concepts, that Swamiji, in my dream, my Guru came and he told me he is my Guru. Prabhupada said some ghost might have come. I will double check. Okay. So the genuine Guru is God's representative. He speaks about God and nothing else. He is addicted to God. So you see, sometimes people say, like this Guru is God because he has given me yoga, all that. He's given me all that yoga stuff. Like you have Ramdev Baba in India, no?
Yeah.
So see, he's a very genuine person. How? He doesn't say I'm a spiritual Guru. He says I'm giving you yoga to keep you fit. Proper. He's not cheating. But if somebody says this is a spiritual life, come on. That is not spiritual life. It's very simple actually. That gives you a fit body. If you do pranayama and other things, it gives you a healthy body. It gives you a calm mind. With that mind and body, you can practice spiritual life as well as your other daily life very nicely. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. The word yoga, the real word yoga, like the way we use it in Bhakti Yoga, that means to reconnect with the Supreme Lord. It's like plus in Sanskrit. addition. You know? So again to reconnect with the Lord, with whom we disconnected. See, this is very important. Guru's quality. What is the first quality? Guru speaks about God, not about material enjoyment. Some people go to Guru and say, like some people came to Prabhupada, he was traveling in the train with his American disciples. And they said, Swamiji, please see our. So Prabhupada said, oh, you have a very difficult future ahead. Huh? Why Swamiji, what is there? Then Prabhupada said, you're going to get old age very soon. Really? Oh, anything more? Yeah, death is also coming. Oh, what should I do then, Swamiji? Prabhupada said, you should chant Hare Krishna. So this is like, someone came to Prabhupada, he saw in the train, and Indians how they are, like we all are Indian, but then typical Indians, no? They just went, Swamiji, please give us Ashirwad, Swamiji, please give us blessings. So Prabhupada is very kind of irritated with such, because Prabhupada knew what blessings they are asking for. So Prabhupada said, you want my blessings? You know what my blessings are? Then Prabhupada showed him 700 disciples. Prabhupada said, this is my blessing. Do you want? Yeah, Swamiji, in future I'll take. Right now I'm not qualified. Actually, he came for the blessings of money. And Prabhupada said, this is my real blessing. Bhakti. So actually, Guru does not mean, he just tells, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get a job change? Not all that. Guru is going to give you love of Supreme Lord. That's Guru. Second quality of Guru is, who's going to read? Yeah.
If a guru's senses are not controlled and he does not...
No, just read the title first.
Oh, the guru must have sense control.
Yeah. This is the most important thing. A guru cannot be like, having a life in which he does not have sense control. Then how is he getting the higher taste from his connection with God? I cannot have double standards also. One life outside, another life inside. It's not like that. You see, maximum people fail in this category. Because they don't have the higher knowledge and they don't have the higher taste. Right? Like if you are getting very excellent foods, will you go for the low class food? No, naturally not. So therefore the Guru should have sense control. Which means he himself should not be a drunkard. He himself should not be a womanizer. He himself, any of the wrong qualities he should not have. Right? Does it make sense? Yes. Like this Haridas Thakur. So when he was lot of attempts were made to allure him with wealth, with women, with many other things. But he never budged an inch. Third quality. Yeah, Akshay.
The Guru should be decorated with all saintly qualities.
Yeah.
The Srimad Bhagavatam explains the symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies, he is peaceful, he abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime.
Thank you. So see, this quality is humility, tolerance, mercifulness, compassion. These are naturally there in the character of a saintly person. How a person doesn't become saintly by wearing this cloth, saffron cloth. He doesn't become saintly by putting a tilak. He becomes saintly by having saintly qualities. Whether he be Indian, American, Mataji, Prabhuji, anyone, doesn't matter. Saintliness comes from the qualities and character. You have a saint here. Yeah, you would like to read?
Not interested in increasing cheap followers in big number. Preaching means to spread the glories of the Supreme Lord.
Yeah. Read this one.
He will not give you a mantra and tell you that you will become God in 6 months. This is not a guru's business. The genuine guru is he who has no interest in materialistic life. He is after God and God only. That is one of the tests of a genuine guru.
Yeah. So it's not like he just for making more followers cheaply, he just compromises on the message. No, he'll not do that. He'll not say like, okay, you give me donation and you want me to say that drinking is all right? Yeah, go ahead. No problem. For you, drinking is all right. No. Just to increase the number of followers, he'll not compromise. He'll not cheat anyone. Yeah, who has not yet read? Would you like to read? Do you read? Would you like to read better?
He is not what that speak from the scriptures. Okay, the Patra.
Yeah.
In the
Mundaka.
Mandaka
Upanishad.
Upanishad is stated,
Okay, leave that. Just read the English.
the genuine guru is well versed in the scriptures and Vedic knowledge, and he is completely dependent on God. He needs to know the essence of all scriptures as explained in the Bhagavad Gita.
Just read the English part.
If he knows this
No,
essential
the essence of Vedas.
the essence of Vedas is to know if he knows this essential principle of the teachings of all scriptures and lives according to this principle, he knows everything necessary for delivering his.
Exactly. He will never speak from not from scriptures. Like his basis will be teachings of God. Not from his mind, not whimsically. Okay. Can we just open it just a few more minutes? There's a lot of yes, it will become stuffy. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone would like to read this now?
He collects respect and worship of all mean drink and offers it to God.
Yeah. He will never accept respect and worship for himself. He will accept it only on behalf of God. Like you see in ISKCON temples, in Hare Krishna temples, the moment you say ISKCON, people say Hare Krishna. In fact, I have seen 95% people, they don't know Prabhupada, but they know Hare Krishna. That is a guru. He has always put the spotlight on Krishna, never put on himself. Otherwise, Prabhupada could have easily named the society as Prabhupada Society, Bhaktivedanta Swami Society, isn't it?
Yes.
In fact, you enter an ISKCON temple, you don't even, the last thing you notice is Prabhupada. Because clearly the center of everything is, center of all attraction is Krishna. Everything is about Krishna. And Prabhupada is like as simple like as he is as a saint. So his Vigraha is there, like in the corner, in the back, right? Because he is also looking at Krishna, just like all of us. That is Srila Prabhupada. He glorified Krishna for 11 years all around the world. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And then Krishna made him glorify all over the world. Jai Prabhupada.
What was the previous slide?
Sorry. Okay, you can read it.
Once when Srila Prabhupada met two Vedic scholars in Vrindavan, he asked them, "Can you say who is God?" Both scholars blinked for a while and said that the absolute truth is very difficult to comprehend and not possible to explain so easily. Srila Prabhupada then called a Gurukul boy and asked him the same question. The boy promptly answered, "Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead." Srila Prabhupada gifted him a cake and the boy ran away dancing joyfully to play with the other children. Srila Prabhupada then just see, even the small child knows Krishna to be God, whereas these Vedic scholars after years of study have no knowledge of the essence of all the Vedas.
Yeah. Saw that? So, by the mercy of Guru, it becomes very simple to understand. I'll just take you 5-10 minutes more. Yeah. Now, who would like to take the role of reporter and Prabhupada? Let's have some devotees. No? Okay, Akshay, and you would like to take? Yeah. Which role would you take?
Can I be Prabhupada?
Okay. You would like to play reporter?
I'm fine.
Go ahead.
But would you expect to find a real girl, say, traveling in a Rolls Royce and staying in a penthouse suite in a classy hotel?
Sometimes people provide us with the room in a first-class hotel, but we generally stay in our own temples. We have some 100 temples around the world, so we don't require to go to any hotels.
Now we have 1,000.
I wasn't trying to make any accusations. I was merely trying to illustrate that I think your warning is a valid one. There are so many people interested in finding a spiritual life, and at the same time, there are a lot of people interested in catching on the guru business.
Are you under the impression that spiritual life means voluntarily accepting poverty?
Well, I don't know.
A poverty-stricken man may be materialistic, and a wealthy man may be very spiritual.
Say this.
Spiritual life does not depend on either poverty or wealth. Spiritual life is transcendent.
There is no relationship. You are spiritual and you are wealthy or less wealthy or more wealthy. There is no relationship. Clear, na? Yeah.
Consider Arjuna, for instance. Arjuna was a member of a royal family, yet he was a pure devotee of God. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said, Evam parampara praptam imam raja sayo vidya. This supreme science was received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. In the past, all kings who were saintly understood spiritual science. Therefore, spiritual life does not depend on one's material condition. Whatever a person's material condition may be, he may be a king or a pauper, he can still understand spiritual life.
Yeah. Beautiful, na? Yeah. What is the next quality of a guru? Okay.
Practices as one on behalf of God, to become a devotee of God.
Yeah. So, like as soon as Prabhupada saw a person whose name was Howard, okay, he met this person on the streets of New York. And Prabhupada came to know that he is studying English literature. He's doing PhD in English literature. You know, within a moment, Prabhupada immediately told him, I have written a lot of books. Why don't you edit them for Krishna? So he thought like, okay, this guy might have written a few pages. Prabhupada brought him back to 26nd Avenue. Prabhupada opened a cupboard like this whole altar. Prabhupada opened, it was filled with manuscripts. Filled. And Prabhupada said, you can begin with that. And he said, Swamiji, this is work of a lifetime. Prabhupada said, exactly. So, Prabhupada engaged everyone and anyone in Krishna consciousness. You know, he didn't leave anyone. Yeah. Then, you'd like to read? Yeah.
He's a lover of God and propagates love of God.
Yeah.
Anyone, it doesn't matter, be he Christian, Mohammedan, or Hindu. If he's simply speaking on behalf of God and convinces people to love God, he is a guru. Lord Jesus Christ, for instance, canvassed people saying, just try to love God. That is a test.
Yeah. And Prabhupada would tell people, like some fathers and all, they would say, we love God. Prabhupada said, but you kill animals. That does not make sense. If you say you love a person and then next moment you kill his son or daughter, you know, that doesn't go well. So Prabhupada said, when you love God, try to love all the other creatures also, all the other living entities. You know, because God loves them. Yeah. Then, would like to read? Would like to try? Yeah.
God, but always delights in acting as servant of God.
Yeah.
The Guru never says, I am God, or I will make you God. The real Guru says, I am a servant of God, and I will make you a servant of God also.
So Guru never says, serve me. Guru says, let us serve Krishna. You and me, let us serve together Krishna. Yes, please.
If qualified with spiritual knowledge, it is immaterial what caste or nationality Guru belongs.
Yeah. So Guru will never discriminate on the basis of any material factor. One's financial situation, one's nationality, one's caste, gender, age, or I don't know, anything, profession, anything. No. And birth, yeah. For Indians, you have to tell birth also. Or visa status.
Green card, okay.
Green card, not green card, it's fine. He gives the golden card, Lord Chaitanya. Yeah. And Guru should belong to an authorized sampradaya. Just like a professor should belong to an authorized university. Otherwise, he cannot be a genuine professor. So Guru should also belong to a... So there are 4 authorized sampradayas. Okay. You have already discussed this in past. Okay. Probably we'll discuss sometime in future. But there are 4 authorized sampradayas. Like who were given the knowledge by the Supreme Lord. So in that succession when we receive, it is authorized. Here they are. So Krishna originally gave knowledge to these 4 personalities. Lord Brahma, Lakshmi Ji, Lord Shiva and 4 Kumaras. In that chain, when you receive the knowledge, it is authorized. It is pure. Yeah. Just like, you may plug in your appliance, some electronic appliance in some socket, okay? But if that socket is not connected to the main supply, will it work? No. Similarly, like we may follow a certain process or whatever, but unless we are connected to that, to those 4 sampradayas, one of the 4 sampradayas. So sampradaya vihina mantras nishpala does not work.
Is everybody belong to one of those categories?
No, not necessarily. Everyone means
Not
like...
not everyone. Any person, for instance, he has to belong to one of those.
Right. Like we are belonging to Brahma Sampradaya. Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya Sampradaya. So in one Sampradaya, many can be there. Chains can be many. Like you have one temple here, ISP. And then there are many devotees having many teams of, right? So it's like you all are different rooms in the same home, right? In the same house. That can happen, right? Like that. Or like one river, it begins from Gangotri. Ganga begins from Gangotri. But later on it divides into many tributaries, right? But the source has to be appropriate. Like that. Like you take one connection from the main supply. Then you distribute so many connections. But if the main supply connection is not there, none of them is useful. Makes sense? Yeah.
So what is Kumaras?
Chatush Kumaras, yeah. Those Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar. So they were great sages, great Gyanis, and they became devotees when they visited Vaikuntha. And then the knowledge which they received of Bhakti Yoga, they gave further. So that sampradaya is also there. It is present in some places, Vrindavan, in Gujarat, some places and all like that. Where are you from?
I'm from Andhra.
Andhra.
Tirupati.
So Tirupati.
Yeah.
So Tirupati is Sri Sampradaya. Tirupati, Sri Rangam, all these places. Ramanujacharya is there. No? So Ramanujacharya came as an Acharya in the Sampradaya of Lakshmi Ji. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't matter. This, like when you get knowledge of engineering, whether you go to Stanford or you go to Santa Clara, you will get the genuine knowledge if it is a genuine university. Similarly, Vaishnavism, whether sometimes like in Chennai, in our ISKCON temple, some people come, Tamil people, and they say, hey, this is we have heard this. People say, this is North Indian God, Krishna. You should worship Vishnu. What nonsense. What North Indian, South Indian God? Yeah, and they say, this scripture is North Indian, and this is totally material actually, material. Some people say, why to have this white guru? We should have Indian born guru. Or sometimes somebody says, this is Grahastha person, how can he be a guru? This is not, it's like in an orange envelope, if I give you a bill, that is better, or if in a white envelope I give you a check, that is better. Content matters, isn't it? It's the inside thing. So if it is a genuine sampradaya, it is giving you the genuine message. Same thing, it's one and the same thing. They're all one team only, actually. Right? But the person may get attracted more to a particular flavor. Like sometimes the child, he chooses, to hear more from mother or from father. In fact, the mother also sometimes says, you tell your son. Because he listens to, him only. It happens. But actually both of them are his well-wishers, and actually they both are one team only. But okay, they have provided the flavor to the child. So Krishna has provided us many. Okay? Yeah. So, Prabhupada said this verse is the most special verse considering all the Vedic scriptures. Prabhupada said. This verse says, this is from Shvetashadra Upanishad. This verse basically says, one who has faith, great faith in Guru and the Supreme Lord, implicit faith in Guru and the Supreme Lord, all the Vedic knowledge will be revealed to him in his heart automatically. That's why you can see these American devotees, American bodied devotees. They have much more deeper understanding and realizations. Even though they were not born in the Indian culture, they did not get all those samskaras. How do they have this? By the mercy of spiritual master. And how can I save myself from being cheated by being misled by cheating gurus? If I remain away from sins, and if anybody teaches me the wrong things, so I can just check. This person is teaching these things. Are they matching with the Shastras? I suppose many of you must be reading Prabhupada books already. To some extent, okay. If you read Prabhupada's books, you will find in those Prabhupada's books, whatever Prabhupada says, he corroborates it with some quotations from the Shastras. You'll always find it. In fact, some places you get frustrated. Ho gaya sufficient, I understand, Baba. Move on. I don't need. I get it. Again he will quote. He just won't listen. He'll just quote. Why? Because Prabhupada gives proof that it is the word of Krishna, it is the word of Shastra. So if we follow a sinless life, if you check the words of Guru, the Guru is telling these things. Let me check. Is it in Shastra? Like Guru is telling us to do some sin. You check the page of the Shastra. Hey, it doesn't match with Shastra. You reject Guru. Bali Maharaj did that. Bali Maharaj, he met Shukracharya as a spiritual master. Shukracharya told him one day, don't serve Vishnu. Bali said, the Shastras say Guru is supposed to lead one to Vishnu. He is supposed to inspire one to serve Vishnu. And you are telling me not to serve Vishnu. Better I don't serve you only. And better I serve Vishnu. So that's the idea. You check. Is the Guru teaching me sin or is teaching me bhakti? The Guru is teaching me bhakti? Great. Go ahead. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Because in these sinful things, Kali resides. Kali. The effect of Kali Yuga. I can tell you one thing. There is a great business family in India, one of the top 3 business families. They're like billionaires. So they were told by their guru that when you are doing this new business, they are launching a new business of grocery chains, grocery store, the chain of grocery stores. I don't want to name, but just, you understand also fine. But don't name. So they are Vaishnavas actually. They belong to a family of Vaishnavas. So their mother took, they used to go regularly to this famous temple. It's in Sampradaya also. And this Mukhiaji, the senior person, so he told, okay, you are starting this new chain. Don't keep like meat and all these things. You may keep all the grocery, fruits, vegetables, everything. But try not to keep this. Otherwise, this will eventually bring ill omen to your family. Like right now, your families, generations are united. So you may have ill effect. So they said, no. The son said, okay, it doesn't matter to us. For us, profit matters. So we'll fine. But then their managers, they said, no, sir, we have to keep. Then only profit will be maximized. So their mother kept saying that, no, follow the. But then they didn't. After just few months or so, they divided. They split all the properties and all. So their mother was telling that, see from where it comes. When Ravana died, and entire Lanka was destroyed. That time, who killed Ravana? Rama. And who became the cause of killing him? Vibhishan. Correct, na? You must have heard like basic Ramayana. It is in fact said in Hindi, Ghar ka bedi Lanka dhaye. It's kind of an abuse, like for someone like disloyal person like. So both of them were standing right beside the body of Ravana. And Mandodari, the principal queen of Ravana, she came crying when the battle was over, like because he fell dead. So you find in Ramayana a very interesting thing. They both are standing there, right there. And Ravana's body is lying in the center, like. And Mandodari comes and, she starts crying and she says, I told you so many times that this lust will kill you. And your lust has killed you. And your lust has killed our entire dynasty. And your lust has killed us also because you are not there. She didn't say he killed or he killed. It happens to all of us also. Envy paralyzes us. Anger distracts us. Lust distracts us and anger pollutes us. It is these problems only actually. So when we succumb to sinful habits, then the effects of Kali Yuga come in our life, come in our heart, they come in our family. Slowly they steepen. And this is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that Kali resides in these things. So anyway, therefore Krishna consciousness helps us to purify our life. It is possible to get in, it is possible to get out also. That's the good news. So, in essence, Guru is not one who just says, do whatever you want, chant whatever mantra you want, everybody is God, this and that, not like that. And he acts like a postal peon of the Supreme Lord, which means he just transparently gives you the message of the Lord. He doesn't manufacture. And who should go to a Guru? One who is seeking spiritual life. Who should not go to a Guru? Guruji will tell, when will I get green card? Guruji will bless me with more and more money. Money is honey. Yeah. And one should approach Guru with submission and humility. So just like you approach even tap with, like you go below, right, to receive the water. So when we are trying to receive, we are humble and respectful. It is a way to receive. So we ask questions. Do we ask questions or not? We should ask questions. Gita is question answers. Bhagavatam is question answers. But it is not done in challenging mood. It is not done in argumentative mood. It is done in inquiry mode. There's a difference like that. Okay. Yeah, this I already shared with you. Check and balance system. Like if you want to check whether the Guru or his teachings are genuine or not, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. What is the check and balance system? Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. What the Guru says should match with, in essence, it should match with what sadhus, means great acharyas like Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimbarkacharya, it should match. And it should match with Shastra also. So when they are all in congruence, then okay, fine. Yes, it's confirmed. And this example I already told you, no? Bali Maharaj rejected Shukracharya because he told him not to.
What?
Yeah, and this is the last thing before we end. Does surrender to Guru mean one will have to leave his family? No. Hey, you already taught. Very good. But still you can play this, reporter and who has not yet. You're not yet reporter? Yeah, okay. So, which one would like to take? Reporter. We will play Prabhupada. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Does surrender mean that someone would have to leave his family?
No.
But suppose I were to become an initiate, wouldn't I have to come and leave and live in the temple?
Not necessarily.
I can stay at home?
Oh, yes.
What about work? Would I have to give up my job?
No, you'd simply have to give up your bad habits and chant the Hare Krishna mantra on this beat. That's all.
Would I have to give any financial support?
No, that is your voluntary wish. If you give, that is all right. But if you don't, we don't mind. We do not depend on anyone's financial contribution. We depend on Krishna.
I won't have to give my any money at all?
No.
Is this one of the main things that distinguishes the genuine guru from the fake guru?
Yes. A genuine guru is not a businessman. He's a representative of God. Whatever God says, the guru repeats. He does not speak otherwise.
Thank you. So thank you very much. This is pretty much the essential principles of test of a true master. And if we have this divine guide, then the best potential of us, as we began with, remember? 90 minutes ago. That the best potential of a pencil or of a guitar can come out when it is handled by a very good artist, a very good cook, a very good musician. Right? So just like the kid also. If the kid gets very good parents, his life is really like for a very good teacher. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share some lessons, some wisdom we have learned from Srila Prabhupada and his disciples. And I really appreciate and thank Shyam Jagannath Prabhu and all of you here for making such a beautiful example actually. Prabhu's home is as good as a temple and temple is his home. So I feel so proud that Krishna has given me such great family all over the world. Such good examples actually. And you have the kids also so Krishna conscious actually. They know the characters. I was just noticing they were not having tough time reading those words, which means they're used to it. So that's so good actually. And they're all sitting here like I have tough time in India making the kids sit. So, and the enthusiasm, the initial kirtan, I just loved actually the enthusiasm and Prabhu's cheerfulness. So thank you very, very much for setting a very good example. And may this Sangha grows so much that many of you also start the expansion of the Sanghas and your homes become very small. I mean, they fall short. So let the family of Vaishnavas expand. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And you all are welcome to India whenever you come there. I'm serving in Varanasi. I'm serving in many places, but whenever you come, you are most welcome there. It's one family, so we have so many homes. One time my mother was telling my father when I visited home, look at this fellow, he What will happen to him in the old age? What will happen to him this way, that way? He doesn't even have his own home. And my father, he keeps visiting many of our places like temples, centers. So my father was telling her, "Arey, you worry about yourself. What will happen to you? You know, you have this small home only. But these fellows have big homes everywhere." So actually, you know, like you marry one person, you get one more family to identify with. One more father, one more mother, one more whatever. When you marry Krishna in bhakti, entire world becomes your family. You know, Vasudeva Kutumbaka. Hari Bol. You get so many kids. You get so many friends. Hare Krishna. Any one or two questions, if anybody's or any comments you have? So before that, this is Mahaprasad for you from our Prayagraj temple, Radha Devi Vada.
We'll all serve it in the kitchen.
But try to first give to the kids. I'm sure they'll like it. Actually, I didn't have any idea that we have so many. I would have brought more. Yeah, but any comments or questions, please?
You get extra prasadam.
Oh my God. You know. Yes, sir.
Last question.
I like that class because it was about gurus and you're a proper guru, so
I'm just an assistant to a guru. Okay, good. Yes, bro.
in the
Okay, I understood. You raised hands and then you are making a proposition.
Sometimes the motivation is also.
Yeah, understood. Sometimes the motivation is the only thing. There is no question.
I got prasadam.
I like the
I like the intelligent comment.
You had a question?
Does Guru never get angry?
Very good question. Excellent. What do you say? Does Guru never get angry?
No.
He gives everybody control.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
He gets angry
So-
out of compassion. Weak human being, right?
It's one of the sins of Kali, so it should win over them probably.
Okay. So all of these three answers are right. Yes.
I think you'll get like angry if you're doing the wrong thing,
Hmm.
but he'll just try to discipline you. He's not gonna like get mad at you for doing the right thing or anything. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So see, ideally yes, Guru should not get angry for himself, out of ego or something. But yes, out of compassion he must. Just like parents. Do they want to punish the child? But do they do it? Yeah. Because when the child needs it for his own welfare. And the parents say, no, I am detached. I don't play bad dad or something. So then you're not a dad only. Because that's your duty, right? If you have love for that person, so what is the point in being a guru of someone when you can't take the responsibility of correcting that person? So out of compassion, yes, he may become angry. Second, if he loves God, then he becomes angry on behalf of God. Like if you talk, once Ramanujacharya was there in one place and there was this teacher of one Gurukul, but he was teaching wrong stuff about God to his students. And Ramanuja was a small boy, like him. And the teacher was very respected and a very elderly person. But Ramanujacharya very respectfully, politely, but very authoritatively, with a lot of vigor, he told the right thing. So Prabhupada was angry when, red hot angry, like volcanic angry, when people would teach wrong thing about God. Prabhupada said, if you want to teach your own philosophy, at least don't name it as Bhagavad Gita. In the name of Gita, don't teach your own stuff. So Prabhupada said, don't misrepresent God. So yes, he can, and that's what makes him a better guru, isn't it? You should get angry for the right reason. One more counter question I'll ask you. Because very good question Mataji has raised. Does a guru want money? Like there are gurus who said, I don't even touch money. If you give them some currency, they'll not touch also. What do you say? Good question, no? Yeah, very good question.
It depends where he's going to
How
use
they are
it,
using
right?
it.
How
they
much
are
is
using
it? Okay.
You should accept it for Krishna service and use it for Krishna service.
Exactly, he wants it for Krishna. Like if he has to make a temple of Krishna, so he should not like, you give me money, I'll instead of this cotton dhuti kurta, I'll wear silk. So, or I'll buy a plot for myself. No, nothing. Like in ISKCON also, we brahmacharis, one thing is we are not supposed to have our own bank account. It's very good actually, very good practice. You should not, but for Krishna's sake, one should always accept. Not accept, one should ask also sometimes. Yeah, why not? Why not? We can ask for ourselves. The Guru should ask for Krishna. It's not about me, it's about Krishna. That's the whole point. So give opulence for Krishna and simplicity for oneself. That's the thought. Can you repeat this? Opulence for Krishna, simplicity for oneself. Like that. Right? Makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Prabhupada said once, there was one photo published in New York Times. There was one Indian yogi ji who had come to New York, and he was like, somebody was giving him money, and he was like, no. So this photo, what a great guru. Prabhupada said, bring the photographer from the newspaper, ask him to click photo, give me a lot of money and I'll accept like this. Because I want money to build temple for Krishna, where everybody can come, including that yogi. Yeah, that was Prabhupada. They said, one time to Prabhupada, Swamiji, what if everyone becomes like you? Everyone, leaves everything else and becomes like you. And everyone comes to Hare Krishna temple. Will you be able to feed? Prabhupada said, yes. If they come and they chant Hare Krishna, we'll feed. From where will you get place? From where will you get food? That Krishna will arrange. You don't worry about that. But Prabhupada said, but don't worry. The entire world will never come. There will always be some fools like you. Who will not do it. Another place, someone said, Swamiji, what if everyone leaves all their duties, and no, he said, why like people are becoming monks? Some of your devotees, they are becoming monks. So, exactly I'll tell you what question he said. He said, yeah, what if everyone leaves everything and become a monk? So then everyone was clapping like, oh, from our side also nice question, nice answer. So then Swamiji answered, see, he said in this world, doctors are needed, engineers are needed. In this world, administrators are needed, politicians are needed. Right? All teachers are needed, sweepers are needed, everyone is needed. And Prabhupada said monks are also needed. Swamijis are also needed. Prabhupada said, I can ask you the same question. What do you do? He said, he's a chartered accountant. Prabhupada said, what if everyone leaves everything else and becomes a chartered accountant? What about that? Then everyone will be out of job. Prabhupada, it's not just, don't just attack spirituality. Everyone has his role. Just like this, every finger is unique and has its own role. You see, when you make a sabji, curry, haldi is not even visible, like in that way explicitly. And salt is definitely not visible. And it's so small, right? Like if you're 1 kg sabji, probably only 2 grams of salt. But there is that unique contribution of every element, every ingredient, isn't it? Similarly, in the society also, there is a very unique and valuable contribution of sadhus also. Hence, that's how society remains balanced and sane. So Prabhupada explained like that. So thanks to Mataji, it triggered some more thoughts. Okay, I think we'll end here. Any last comment or any question? You got a very saintly congregation. Really, it's like, I can understand your joy of preaching.
Sadananda Prabhu did most of the ground.
He's another saint. Sundar saint. Okay, thank you very much. Praise God. What's your name? Advay.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. How young are you? What's your age?
My age is
How old are you?
5?
Huh?
We turned
5. Okay.
He recently celebrated. He turned from 4 to 5. That's the confusion.
Hare Krishna. Okay, bro. Can we have 2 minutes kirtan? Just 2 minutes. You have any karta or nothing? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Fremont Bhaktavranda ki jai.
Let us express our gratitude to Achyut Mohan Prabhu by chanting one Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Prabhuji is most qualified to speak about this topic. When I heard Prabhuji is coming, I thought this is Krishna's arrangement. We are going through a course called Game. His Grace Radhesham Prabhu, he created this material. It stands for Gita for all, made easy. So he divided, he took the entire essence of the Bhagavad Gita. He took stories from Puranas, Bhagavatam and things like that, and he put it in a systematic way. So we have come to the point where, do I need a spiritual guide? And somehow Krishna sent us a sadhu who can actually speak about who a sadhu is. And of course, when we talk about a spiritual teacher, of course, a spiritual teacher, one of the qualification is he must be a good student. And many of us, we are trying to be a good student. But there are others who are more qualified within ISKCON, as an example, Srila Prabhupada. And there are many contemporary, current spiritual teachers who have perfected, and you can see them. They never become angry just because you didn't put them proper seed. For them, they never become, they are not under the control of the senses. But for Krishna, they engage everything. So we are very grateful that we got the definition of who a genuine guru is. It's also quite important to know who is not a genuine guru. So we are very fortunate that Prabhuji gave us those definitions and took us through many wonderful examples and amazing stories. So I hope you'll remember all of this. So let us give one round of applause finally. With Prabhu's permission, we usually sing one Krishna Jinka. Kids look forward to that song more than the prasadam. Wow. So this is quite the next. Oh, we will give both. Okay, all right. This is a song Vaishisha Prabhu rubbed on us, and somehow we love it and everybody loves it. So with your permission, we'll sing that bhajan and then.
They sing themselves?
They also sing.
I'll also get
Is there another mic? Second mic? Can I get this? Babuji is thinking so much setup. So I'll sing the first one and then we'll take turns to go around, okay? All the kids are ready? Ready? Krishna jinka naam hai, Gokul jinka dhaam hai. भगवान को मेरे पारम प्रणाम है। श्री भगवान को मेरे पारम प्रणाम है। यशोदा की मैया है, कीर्तन की जय, सरोबार की जय। On Prabhuji's request, we'll do Bhajare one more time. But we'll do Aisha Shri Ganesham and then we'll do Bhajare. Aisha Shri We can keep doing this all night. One Hare Krishna.
Today's cook. Today's menu was cooked by Bhel, Chavi and Manju Mataji, Dal by Shama Mataji, Bati by Shama Mataji, Tamarind by Narmada Mataji, curd rice by Parmila Mataji, Pappers by Uma Mataji, laddus by Poonam Mataji, and sweet too made by Arjuna Mataji. Any birthdays or special days?
Rishik. Rishik on Monday.
Birthday on Monday. Any other?
Nishka, my God. Nishka.
Rishika's birthday. One more birthday. Rishika's birthday. Anyone else?
Our neighbor's birthday is today.
Lucky neighbors. We will all pray for them. Okay, we will.
So, Mohit can.
Pray
Okay.
for our.
Hare, let's do a Hare Krishna Mahamantra for all of them. WhatsApp communication by Mohit Prabhuji, Kids Care and Driving by Ravindra Prabhuji, Recording Seva by Satya, Arrangements and After Cleanup by Ramesh, Satya, Srinivas, Ravindra, Sumit and many other Prabhujis and Matajis who are helping with kitchen cleanup, Plates, Spoons, Cups by Lata Mataji, Notes from Class by Srinivas Prabhuji. Let's do a big Hari Bol for all of them.
I don't. I think so. Somebody else was cooking afterwards. Yeah.
Can you put the